Well, it's Saturday, July the 13th. It's been so hot that me and 3 of my fellow gardeners got up early to get some work done before it gets too hot. There's lots to do here. I'm woefully behind. It's nice to catch the bees in action though. As you can see, there's so much work to do. So we'll see what we get done. I'm going to pick the rest of the garlic that's in the strawberry stand. I'm going to pick more rhubarb. I'm going to pull out all the lettuce that's going to seed. I'm going to try not to water the onions and carrots too much. The carrots can come out when the onions do. They look like they're almost ready. More weeds. I'm going to leave the leeks because the bees love them. They're quite pretty. The nasturtiums are doing fine. My one tomatillo has bounced back now that I've cleaned out that area. The Rallasses poppies can come out over here, and that weed that I've grown to a tree. I'm going to leave these ones. They're almost ready to give me seeds. I'm going to leave, I intended to leave some of these lettuce to get some seed from them, so I don't need all of them. And I might be better off leaving one of those ones over there for seeds. So we'll decide today, but the cukes are doing good. These are the ones I planted from seed. At the same time I put these ones in that I put into peat pots like 3 weeks before, so there wasn't that much of a time savings there. Get the water going on the tomatoes. My frizzy lettuce looks amazing. I'll pick lots today. Tomatoes are doing great. Getting some good size. More lettuce. Savory I did cut back, but it's had another growth spurt. It must have liked the haircut. The chives are going to flower again, but not too bad. The shallots have one little dead bug in it. Interesting. Head down. Why? Okay. Broccoli I cut, hoping it would give me a side shoot, but nothing's happening. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. There's a little side shoot. So they're doing their job. And get more carrots and more beets in. Pick more beets of any size today. I'm gonna harvest more potatoes. Here's the really exciting news, other than the blackberry crop that I'm thrilled about. Actually has some with color on them. This is my comfrey tea and it smells really bad. Here's the flower bed. The yellow stargazers are up. That elm just keeps growing. I'm gonna have to do a really good hack job, maybe put some salt on the stump. But finally, and he's still full of dew. And then the beans are growing up their trellis like they're supposed to. The comfrey over here is really suffering. Then I have to cut it back. Maybe I can't keep it watered enough. And these peppers are doing great. So I'm glad I bought some because the other ones I planted from seed couldn't keep up with whatever was eating them. I think that's it. Lots of work to do. Still mulling over the 2 Brussels sprout situation, but they're both still here for now. Oh, I did pull lots of kale out. I was going to make kale chips, but they were still full of aphids. I ended up just pulling them all out and bagging them and taking them home. Chard needs to be picked and chopped up for freezing. And the peppers in there need a big thin from the lettuce. So I'll get to work. Not sure what time it is now, but I'm gonna head out and get some lunch. Blackberries are doing amazing. I got a lot of work done. A couple different shifts of gardeners have come and gone. Lots of weeding. I did pull that second Brussels sprout out. The leeks are doing really good. This fall I'm going to pick out every other one, throw the block, and cook them up and then leave the rest for spring harvest. Cut my thyme to dry at home. Got lots of it. Cut a couple bunches of chives. Weeding. Winter savory needs another haircut. Poppies are mostly gone, as you can see. Tomatoes are really getting a good size on them. You can see them in there. They look great. And the cucumbers are growing. To fix my strings. Be the next project maybe tomorrow because I'm tuckered. Lettuce looks good. Lettuce looks really good. I cleared away from the pepper plants, so I didn't have quite so much competition. I picked that cabbage the other day, but the other ones are sizing up now and there. Like I said, I pulled most of the kale because I had aphids, so but I still have a couple in there that are doing good. 4 celeries I just transplanted out. Just in the space I moved that Brussels sprout from. 1 Brussels sprout left. I took the hose to it and really gave it a cleaning off to try and control the aphids, and we'll see if that helps. It did with the blackcurrant. I'm going to leave this still because it's on the verge of flowering. And I'm going to try and catch them and not just let them drop. For next year, the Cosmo's looking good. Thinned out down here. Sorry, as I try to grab the Cosmo. And he's doing great. And the garden was full of bees when I got here this morning. It was about 8-ish, maybe a little earlier. And I had up to 7 bees on one of my leeks over there. So cleared out this entirely. I finally pulled the lettuce and I pulled the poppies and I put beets and I put the heirloom beets, the multicolors. Oh. And here's some guys working on the dill. Don't care about me at all. And I just saw a dragonfly down there as well. So lots of wildlife in this organic garden. And there's bees everywhere basically, but they really are loving, oh look at that guy. Oh, I scared him. Or maybe not, there he is. And it seems like I've got about 4 different types. I've got some wasps. I think I've got some minor bees. I've got some regular honeybees and I've got bumblebees. So I'm really happy, and each one's got quite the colony going and they don't seem to mind each other. So the little guys fight a little bit, but there's just so many bees. So even for that, it was worth letting the leeks go to seed for sure. I did clean out the strawberries, gave them really good water, pulled some of the old stuff, but it needs a lot more work. I did dump 3 more buckets of potatoes. I've got only 3 left. I got quite the mess to clean up there. And I think that's all about. Feels like I did a lot more than that, but I guess not. Oh, and I pulled 1 anise from my sister's garden. I pulled this garlic out and 1 onion just to slice for a salad. Here's my chives. This is all my thyme I'll dry for my soup. Under here is beets and rhubarb and potatoes. Have a bucket of potatoes this time out of those 3 buckets, so that was a really good haul. I'm very happy with that. And I'm just staying on top of the rhubarb and freezing it as I go. One of my garden neighbors gave me this guy to make some relish from. And I'm starting to get more strawberries again. Should probably eat him before I go. Uh-oh, and I've trapped someone under there. I don't even know what that is. Oh, sorry dude. I hope you're a pest and someone tells me it's okay that you're dying in my garden. But more strawberry flowers, so hopefully a second crop. Sunflower's doing good. Everything's great. Everything's beautiful.